good day. Welcome to Module 2 for Volleyball. To remind you, dear students, what are expected of you after this learning experience, here's our intended learning outcomes. To begin, volleyball is one of the most successful and popular competitive and recreational sports in the world. Volleyball is unique among net games in insisting that the ball is constant flight, a flying ball, and by allowing each team a degree of eternal passing before the ball must be returned to the opponents. How to play. Number 1. Choose your players. Ideally, you want at least 6 players per team for a competitive game. Number 2, you should have 2 rows of players, with the first row closest to the net and the back row closest to the rear boundary of the court. The player in the back right corner will serve the ball. You can rotate players around the court so that you will have a new server for each service game. 4. If you are rotating players out, rotate clockwise. Looking at the net, the player closest to it on the right side would rotate out, allowing for many players to play. 5. Determine which team will serve the ball first. Toss a coin or form an agreement to find out who will begin the game. 6. Serve the ball from behind the line at the back of the court. Team compositions. There are 12. 6 regular players, 6 substitute players, 2 liberos. Officials of the team. 1 head coach, 2 assistant coaches, offense and defense, medical team, recorder or statistician, and utility men. Technical officials and their duties. First, referees. Function. The referee is the individual at the center of the court. A referee's duty includes signaling when a rally begins and ends. The referee is responsible for official recognizing team requests, substitutions, timeouts, and communicating with coaches at the appropriate times. Second referee. Second referee or umpire stands on the ground on the opposite side of the court from the first referee. The second referee should position themselves so they can effectively transition from one side of the net to the other when the ball is in play. Scorekeeper. Function. The scorekeeper creates official records of volleyball games. Before play begins, the scorekeeper records team and player information. Once the game begins, scorekeepers not only track points but also player substitutes, sanctions, and timeouts. The scorekeeper keeps an eye on the individual serving the ball to track the rotation and notify referees of potential lapses. At the close of the game, the scorekeeper records the final score of the game. Assistant scorekeeper. Function. The assistant scorekeeper or libero tracker is responsible for updating the scoreboard and keeping an eye on the libero. The libero tracking duty was added in 1999. This individual record changes in the libero rotation, notifying referees when problems occur in the rotation. Line judges. There are 4 line judges. one at the ends each side of the court. Line judges work with the referees, signaling to assist in making judgment calls. This official often use flags, lets to signal when a ball is in or out, hits the antenna of the net, and when the server commits a foot fault or steps outside the line as they serve. Ball retrievers and utility staff. To retrieve these large balls, wipe and clean the mess, maintain the cleanliness of the court. This is the playing area of the volleyball. Score sheet. The basic equipment in the volleyball game. Number 1. Ball. A regular volleyball should be 65 to 67 centimeters in circumference and weighs 260 to 80 grams. The ball inside pressure should be 0.30 to 325 kilograms centimeter. Flag. The flags are to be solid red in color and of a recommended size of approximately 12 inches by 12 inches to approximately 16 inches by 16 inches. The flag and hand grip should be surely affixed to the pole. Antenna. Antenna is a flexible rod 1.8 meter long and 10 millimeter in diameter and made of fiberglass or similar material. It is fastened on opposite sides of the net. Whistle. The referee blows the whistle to signal the start and end of each play. The hand signals are given by the referee, who first signals the fault and then indicates which team has won the point. A point is indicated by one finger at the side of the court to indicate the winner of the rally. Scoring procedures. Modern volleyball applies RPS, or the Rally Point System. RPS, every fault or error committed by any of the teams, a point shall be added to the opposing team. The match is composed of sets, usually 3 or 5. For 3 sets race, a team must win at least 2 sets to win the match. Race to 5, a team must win at least 3 sets to win the match. Every set is composed of 25 points except in the decision set where race 15 only. To win a set, a team must lead at least 2 points, advance with the other team. In case when both teams tied at 24 points, a difference of 2 shall be applied. In cases when both teams tied at 24 points, a difference of 2 shall be applied. Thank you for listening and God bless.